Should I give you a breakdown of all my credit cards?
How many do you have?
Now I have quite a few.
Oh boy.
And the adults in my life were like, a way to build your credit is to open a credit card. But I feel like they neglected to say, and use it responsibly. I think I needed the second part of the sentence. I also have an Apple Card. Should not have gotten it. That jump-started my COVID spending. I know that for sure.
Remember when you told me that you asked that guy out at the...
Oh my God, no! What if he sees this? Quite frankly, if I'm going to move in with someone, I need to know their credit score.
What would be the threshold for a red flag on credit score?
This is Miles on Money, the show where we get coffee and tell money stories. Thank you for tuning in to episode 3. Let's get into it.
Wow, I've never been in a Porsche before. I feel like I'm in that movie Cars. Excited and nervy.
So, where did you go to college?
Tufts University.
Do you remember how much it was in tuition per year?
Maybe 80 to 120K.
Whoa.
I have a reason why I don't know, though.
Why don't you know?
I don't know because, flex, I did not pay for college.
Oh, did you get a full ride?
I got a full ride.
For academics?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a full ride from Tufts, which I honestly didn't really appreciate until, like, I graduated. And I was like, whoa, no debt is wild.
What did you major in?
I was an anthropology major with an English minor.
When you were picking your major, did like job prospects and like future income potential and that type of stuff influence what you wanted to major in?
Not really. I feel like kind of lucky that growing up, my family never pushed me to like pursue a career based on like the economic return. And I also like I wasn't really thinking about that. I probably should have.
I was just smiling because we ran over some major bumps.
I know, yeah. I should have told you. The roads here.
You said that you probably should have.
Yeah.
Do you wish you majored in something else?
Yeah. Or like, not so much that I wish I majored in it, but I wish I had like this additional skill. Because majoring does not mean you'll be good at it. I feel like I would have loved to be a coder. I just feel like I had a lot of friends who were coders, especially like women who were coders, and I was like, women in STEM, they've got it going on.
Yeah.
They're just sick. I just think that's so cool.
You mentioned a little bit that you feel you didn't have a lot of pressure to like major in something specific.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about like how money conversations were in your family. Like, were they teaching you like money skills and stuff like that when you're in high school or college?
Honestly, not that I can remember. I feel like I like didn't really grow up with a lot of money, so I feel like I definitely probably developed a bit of a scarcity mindset, but also I think like because I didn't grow up around a lot of money, I also wasn't like exposed to like the good and bad things that can happen with it. I just like didn't really know like the questions to ask, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I feel like college was actually like I had an allowance in like high school and stuff, but I feel like when I got to college is when I really started to figure out like what my relationship with money looked like and like what my priorities and values were around it. Definitely have some financial trauma around money. Like money is huge. Like you can take some big hits.
Yeah, you definitely can. So you said that you bought a car recently.
I did. Obsessed with her. She needs a wash.
What kind of car did you get?
She is a Mazda CX-30, all black, sport mode, AWD, which I recently learned stands for all-wheel drive.
And did you buy it used or new?
I bought it slightly used.
Nice.
New. What do I look like?
Do you remember how much it was?
I do. I want to say she was $26,000.
Do you remember, or do you know what your payment is?
Yeah, it's like around $400 a month.
I feel like that's not too bad.
No, and my monthly payment cap was like $500, and I could do $500, and I was like, I don't want to do $500.
Do you remember how many months it's for?
I think it's 64.
Okay.
I think it's 3 years. Is that 64?
That'd be 36.
36. No, I think it's 64.
I think it's like 5-ish.
Yeah. I think they set me up with 7, and my mom was like, that's too long. And I was like, is it though? I would have done the longer plan to have the lower monthly payment. But
How did you decide how much car you could afford?
so I looked at my budget, and then I kind of just like went based off my mom's suggestion, to be honest, for the first round. And then
What was her suggestion?
under like 22K, I think like her real crux was like the mileage count. She was like, look for miles that are like 10 to 17 if you can. And then once she like got into her head that I didn't want to lease, she was like, okay, like, well, at your age, you should like look for a car that's like a little more updated, like not too old, like max 3 years old with that mileage cap. So you can like have something that will last and you'll still feel like good driving it in a couple of years. And so I feel like those requirements kind of like gave me my budget threshold. And I was like comfortable with the budgets that I was seeing. So I had picked out things that were like on the really low. I did like a low, mid, high. Actually, I just did like low, mid.
So it was your first time going into a car payment?
Yeah.
Was that like the default, or did you think about trying not to have a car payment and getting like a older, cheaper car?
I didn't think about it. I think I had an older, cheaper car already. So I think I was like ready for like a little bit of an upgrade. And I was like willing to put the money behind it. My biggest thing is that I was like, I listen to music so much. And I was like, I need Apple Play in a vehicle. And my car did not have it. And I was a stickler. I was like, please.
You're not here for the FM tuner?
Absolutely not. No.
That's how the Porsche gets music.
I need Apple Play. They really got me with that one.
Do you remember what your rate is?
My interest rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid. Can I share that? Should I share that? Is that private information? Someone track me with that?
No.
She's good. She's under 10.
Under 10, okay. So you moved back to LA 3 years after school.
Yes.
What made you decide to move home instead of renting?
Honestly, at the time when I was making the decision, the biggest thing was that like I wasn't really comfortable like signing a lease without like having seen the apartment. And so I was like, okay, like I'll do like the money thing first. And then once I know like what's stable with that, then I'll consider moving out because then I know like what my budget can be and stuff.
Yeah. So it's been 2-3 years at home?
I think it's been almost maybe 2.5 or maybe almost 3 years now.
Do you want to move out, or do you think you're going to stay for a while?
I want to move out, but I think I'm going to stay for a while.
You told me that the car was something that made you have to stay.
Yeah.
How'd you weigh the pros and cons of buying the car versus moving out?
It was kind of all pros for me, and I just had to like get around it. I like knew that I knew I was getting the car, especially once I found my current car, the whip. I have like a general like life goals list currently, and the order is car, apartment, dog.
Okay.
And that's the order.
That's
and
the
I was
order.
like, well, car has presented itself. Who am I to say no to what the universe is currently offering?
Do you know what you want?
No.
Fair.
Do you know what you want?
I always get the same thing.
What do you get?
An Americano.
Oh, was that the little baby one?
But maybe I might get a cappuccino. When I'm feeling like
maniacal. What's the difference between those two drinks?
an Americano, espresso with water.
Well, the water.
Yeah.
That's
It's good.
good?
It's good.
Watered down coffee.
Well, okay, espresso on its own, too much. You know, it's like taking a shot of alcohol. I was thinking earlier about the direct relation between coffee and alcohol. Like,
Let's talk about that.
yeah, a shot of espresso. No one really enjoys that except for like some freaks. I think my dad likes those. That corresponds with a shot of vodka or tequila.
I feel like a lot of people like shots of alcohol, though.
And a lot of people like shots of espresso. And then you
Yeah.
water those down with a mixer, which is like what a frappuccino or a latte is.
That is a good point. Wait, okay. I feel like you grow out of shots of alcohol. I kind of feel like some people grow into shots of coffee.
Well, you know what they say. First it's coffee with sugar and milk. Then it's black, and then it's decaf, and then you die.
Oh my God, is that what they say?
That's what they say.
Who's they? Is they dead?
So how do you drink your coffee?
Hi, welcome to Jeremy. How are you today?
Hi, could I get a cappuccino with oat milk?
You said a cappuccino with oat milk?
Yes, please.
Anything else for you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm nervous.
Cappuccino with oat milk.
Sorry, we're still deciding.
Okay, let me know when you're ready again.
Salted caramel latte with iced salted caramel latte with almond milk, I think.
Could I have an ice salted caramel?
Iced salted caramel latte with almond milk.
I have someone going outside right now, so go ahead and finish off your order, okay?
Okay.
Like, I can't handle these people.
That was fun.
That was fun. I've never done a coffee drive-through.
I haven't until this show.
That's cool.
Obviously, I'm not like, I need to get better at ordering. I'm not very good at it.
You and me both.
I'm curious. So you mentioned credit cards,
Mhm.
how you like to keep it under 30%.
I do.
What are your like general feeling towards credit cards? Like, how'd you first decide to open an account, a credit card account?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think the first time I got a credit card was when I was studying abroad. I think it was either my mom or like my school, they like gave us like the little checklist of like, get prepared. And they were like, have an emergency card. And so I got a credit card from my bank, the same bank that financed my car.
So your
'Cause they keep it in
school
the family.
recommended that you get a credit card?
I don't know if they actually recommended I get a credit card. That's a real like capitalization pipeline if there ever was one. Should I give you a breakdown of all my credit cards?
Oh, how many do you have?
I have quite a few.
Oh boy. I'm excited. Yeah, tell me.
I've got that one.
That's the emergency credit card.
That's the
from
emergency credit
college,
card from college.
Study abroad.
I also have one from my like current bank. Well, not name names because I hate them. And I'm trying to get out of their clutches. Actually, I maybe got that one because I was trying to build my credit, and the adults in my life were like, a way to build your credit is to open a credit card. But I feel like they neglected to say it and use it responsibly.
Do you think that they misled you with that advice?
Yes. I think I needed the second part of the sentence. I was like, a credit card is free money. And I like didn't really understand it. I was like, whoa. I also have an Apple Card. Should not have gotten it.
They make it so easy.
They do. That jump started my COVID spending. I know that for sure. 2 other credit cards. One is my current now true emergency card, like my life emergency card. And then I also have another credit card that's like through my mom's account again that I use exclusively for like buying gas at Costco because it's like a Costco credit card. So we get like money back.
Only 5? Is 5 a lot or is 5?
I think 5 is a lot.
I think 5 is a lot. If you could go back in time, do you think you'd be in a better place if you never signed up for a credit card?
Ooh. Maybe. I think I would have saved more money. I don't know that I'd have like as much like financial flexibility.
Mm.
I think financial flexibility comes with pros and cons. I don't think there's any way for it to just be pros, but yeah, like if I didn't have a credit card, I would have saved more money. Like honestly, I probably could have saved enough to like buy my car in cash or like half of it in cash or like be in an apartment by now. But also, if I didn't have a credit card, I wouldn't have had like a good credit score. And my credit score was like pretty solid.
So you use your credit card to build your credit score that you could have saved the money on to buy the car with cash, but to get a low interest rate
Yeah.
on the loan.
Yeah. Yeah. I also, though, am like, would I have wanted to buy a car in cash? Probably not. I'm like weird about large sums of money. I get nervous buying an airline ticket.
Tell me more about that. Like, because you are paying interest, like even if it's below 10%.
Yeah.
It's some amount. So
Mhm.
like you are paying more for the car.
Yeah.
What makes you not want to pay cash if you had the cash?
I feel like if I had bought the car like with all cash, I'm like, that's so much money. Like, why shouldn't I split that? Or like whenever I get like to a certain threshold of money, I'm like, why spend it all on this one thing when I could like split it or third it and like keep some of that in my savings?
Mm.
I feel like always having like some money in rotation like is good for me.
Remember when you told me that you asked that guy out at the...
Oh my God, no!
When you were...
What if he sees this? What if he Googles finance talks in car with friends?
And do you have a message for him if he sees it?
I guess the message would be, I'm hot. He's also hot, but I'm hot, and you should have done something with that.
Screw him.
Yeah, true. But also, I wish him all the best.
When, like, if you are, like, interested in someone, to what extent, like, is money important? Like, is it important to you that they have a good job or, like, good money habits and that type of stuff?
I don't really know because I'm not much of a dater. but I can give you what I think my hunches are because I'm preparing to get back on Hinge.
Okay.
The amount of money someone has does not matter to me. I say that. Unfortunately, like, I don't want to date a scrub.
No scrubs.
No scrubs. And, like, I wish that for everyone. And if I'm a scrub to someone, they should not date me.
It's all relative.
Yeah, it is. I think we need to have conversations about money early on. Like, that's what I've learned from, like, some podcasts and, like, newsletters I read. And I feel like that's something I think we need to have, like, a solid foundation around, like, how we'd interact around money as a couple and, like, as two people separately.
Mm-hmm.
Quite frankly, if I'm going to move in with someone, I need to know their credit score. Like,
Interesting.
that matters.
It's, what would be the threshold for a red flag on credit score?
I feel like if they're maybe like 650, we gotta watch it.
I feel like that's like you've made a couple mistakes.
Yeah, and I say that because, like, I've been 650.
What's another financial red flag unrelated to credit score that you watch out for in a partner?
Oh my gosh. Not splitting things, or like having an unbalance of like who pays for what, an imbalance of who pays for what, I think is a red flag. I think it's more so like if the person never offers to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple of quick questions for you. What is a luxury that you spend on that you think is totally worth it?
Sunglasses. Polarized always.
Okay. Are yours cracked?
Yes. Can you see it? Oh my gosh.
I was looking at that earlier and I thought, oh, maybe it's just like a hair or something that's on
No,
there.
they are.
How did that happen?
They've got 2 hairline cracks. I don't really know. I think I sat on them one time.
Oh, rip.
So hilariously enough, I found these at a thrift store.
Oh, really?
And I was like, whoa.
Whoa, how much
Yeah.
did you pay for them?
I paid like $80.
$80 for polarized Ray-Bans?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they were like brand new. They still had like the custom like little postcard in the box. They came with like a red leather case. I was obsessed.
Who donated those?
No, literally.
What's something that you spend money on that's unavoidable that you hate paying for?
Gas.
Gas? You just bought a new car. You could have gotten an EV.
I wasn't even considering that.
You could get like a used Tesla.
Oh!
I know. Okay, look. I 100% agree with you. The thing is, a used Tesla is worth as much as like a toaster these days. You get one that's 3 years old with 30,000 miles for 10 grand.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna pull one up and
Wow. Yeah, there's so many of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't drive a foot without seeing a Tesla.
It's
or
like
a
Starbucks.
Waymo. Like Starbucks, yeah.
Thank God they're closing some of those too. But
Starbucks?
yeah, they're closing 100 stores.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you could have gotten an EV though, a not Tesla.
I could have gotten an EV. I didn't even consider an EV.
Okay, so didn't buy an EV, but hates going to get gas.
Hates getting gas.
Okay, next question. To what extent do you feel you are planning for retirement, and do you think it's enough?
I have no concept of if it's enough. I feel like when I think about like the situation when I'm going to be like 60, 70, I'm like, I don't know, man. I like that I'm doing it. And every now and then when I check it, I'm like, cool. But I don't know enough to like change up my portfolio. I just took like one of the defaults.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, when I'm 70 or 80, like, the way that things are going, I'm like, I could have so much money and still need to work, the way prices look.
Yeah.
And, like, we don't know.
Have you done one of the, like, compound interest calculators to, like, do the math to see how much you would have when you hit 65?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, you should do that.
I maybe should, yeah.
Yeah. You put in, like, the interest rate, like 8, 10%, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put in how much you're adding a month. And then it will tell you in 30 years or whatever how much you'll have. And then you can do like an inflation adjusted to see what that would be like in today's dollars.
Wait, wow. I should do that.
Yeah, you should do that. And then you'll like...
I think I'll feel better.
You'll probably feel better, or you'll be like, oh, I should add a little bit more or whatever. But we are almost out of battery.
Oh my gosh.
So I asked you to come up with a money-related hot take.
Wow, I already said it. Okay. Invest in a good pair of sunglasses. They must be polarized.
And
Buy sunscreen with your FSA. If you have an FSA, it's covered.
Oh, I've been doing that. We have so much sunscreen now.
Yeah.
Are you paid by Ray-Bans or is this a
I wish, no.
future sponsor of Ray-Bans?
Yeah, listen, call me up. I have a big face, so send me all your wide versions.
Cool. Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. It was so fun.
Episode 3. We will not include your car APY, whatever it is,
Thank you.
PPI, personal.
Yeah, keep up some intrigue.
Yeah.
Don't people knocking out my door.
Thank you for making it this far into the episode. That was a really fun one. I love hearing people's opinions on credit cards and if they could go back in time, if they would have ever signed up for one. I think it's super interesting. Comment below what your credit score red flag would be, and I will see you in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe for more money-related content.